Hey everybody, Blaine Alston here at Sewing Machines Plus, and welcome to our Thursday live show. Hey, everybody say good morning to Kyle. He's in here with me. And we got a great show lined up for you. We got Stacy Louie from Sew Steady going to be on today. But before we get into the show, I got to say a shout out to some of the SMP Nation watching out there today. We got the Melissa from Alabama watching. We got Jackie Miller from Texas. We have Janet Thomas from Georgia watching. Nancy Gonzalez from Texas. Janet Rodriguez from Rhode Island. We have is that Leisha? Leisha? LaShawn. Okay, LaShawn from California. And is that Lisa? Lisa from Lisa Schwartz from Arizona. So good morning, everybody. Glad y'all are here. Hey, I got a few things I'm going to tell you about today, too. Not only are we going to talk about Sew Steady things today, Stacy's got a really great presentation for you today. But we're also going to have a couple machines at the end of the show that I've got on special. We'll tell you about. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be a hint, hint, wink, wink kind of day. Kyle, you think they know what that means? Yes. So all you veterans out there, I know y'all know what that means, but all you newbies, you may not know what that means, but just stay tuned. I got a hint, hint, wink, wink thing I'm telling everybody about. They're going to have to figure it out too, Kyle, because it kind of has something to do with the two machines we're going to show you. So does that sound good? Yeah. All right, but we got a great special on them today, so y'all stick around. We got one Janome and one Viking that we're going to talk about at the end of the show. And I think that everybody, when they hear about the Janome, especially the Janome fans, it's going to get them fired up out there. Oh yeah, you guys are going to love this one. Yeah, this is really good. So anyway, this presentation that Stacy's got is a little lengthy. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I don't want to delay too long because I want to get this thing going so we can get it in the allotted time. But anyway, if y'all have any questions or anything, just wait till the end and ask your questions about that. We'll do that. And then after Stacy gets finished up, I will... Colin, this is a video, right? Yes. All right, so this is a video where she's not going to be actually live. This is going to be a video that she taped for us. So we'll play that and we'll talk about that. We got some of the Sew Steady products we're going to have on special today as well, part of this presentation. And then we'll talk a little bit about some dates and a few things at the end and remind you all about some stuff. And then I got to kind of tell them about the private sale, Kyle. Oh, yeah. We've got a private sale that we're going to come up. It's kind of like the auction that y'all entered, but it's a private sale. You have to be very special to get in it. So we'll tell you how you can get all that and the dates that we've kind of got scheduled for that right now. What'd you say, Kyle? All you guys in chat are very special. Yes, the ones in chat are special. So they're the only ones going to know about it. So there we go. All right, guys, well, let's get going on this, and then I'll come back here at the end, and I think this is running about an hour, so y'all sit back and enjoy this. Stacy's such a good educator. I think I don't even need to give her introduction. Everybody knows Stacy. She's been on our show many, many times. So y'all sit back, relax, watch this, and I'll see y'all back here in about an hour.
Hi, it's Stacy with Sew Steady. Thank you so much for letting me come and be here today with all of you at Sewing Machines Plus. I am super excited to be sharing with you our Q3 Summer Elevate new box launch that we're going to be sharing. That's going to be heading out the doors this week to all of our subscribers and you too, if you are so choose to go ahead and jump in if you haven't already. We are also going to be sharing with you some other really, really cool tools that we know you're going to love, depending on what your expertise is. So I'm going to get started today with a little project. I thought it would be fun to be able to take you into what I want to get done at my house right now, which is some outdoor pillows. And I've got some really cool fabric that I'm trying out. By Premier Prints, and they're gonna be using some outdoor fabric with that, and then doing a little bit of new embroidery for it. So I'm gonna start with that today, and then I'm gonna show you some of these really cool tools, and then I'm gonna introduce to you the brand new Elevate box for summer and all of the amazingness that comes in it. So let's get started, guys. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and take you over to this camera right here. So this is showing off where we're going to get started with today, which is going to be our Butterflies in Flight embroidery collection. So this is one of the new items that we wanted to share. And this is our brand new, I would love to call it more of an edge-to-edge embroidery collection. Really, all of the designs are made to fit all file types. There's over 140 different designs in here in 4 different hoop sizes. Actually, I should say there's over 35 designs in here in 4 different hoop sizes. What you're going to be getting is every file type though. So long arm, BQM, all the domestic file types with that option, because we only are doing quilting and the hoop designs with this. So this does come with the USB. The USB is currently in my machine because I'm going to be using these amazing designs to make our project here. And so I'm just going to take you on a quick tour of this awesome lookbook. So here's where you're seeing all of the designs in one spot, so you can kind of learn which is in the actual USB and kind of pick your designs quickly that way. And then here, what I love to show is how these look when they're laid out all over your project. So here are a few of my favorite designs. We're starting with the Butterfly in Flight. And this is our design 1. And this is using what might be a brand new ruler that we're introducing in our Elevate box. And we're showing you all of these different designs that you can create with it. So this is the design in the middle, and then you can see how you can kind of turn it, rotate it, flip it to really be able to do some really cool edge-to-edge stuff. So as always, we are offering that in 2 options, one with a connector, and that's a single connector. So that allows you to go ahead and really treat that like a true edge-to-edge where everything is connected. You can create repeat that way. If you're a long armor, you can really kind of just let it go. And if you are, doing quilting in the hoop, then you can add, 4, 6, depending on the size of the design that you choose, to the hoop and have them all connect, stitch them out, and then rehoop and repeat. So all of the design sizes you can see on the left there, we're offering them in 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12-inch hoop sizes. So you can see that. And then again, just a really, really fun butterfly embroidery collection for the summer. I think it's such a great design option that we're offering. You can do so much with it. And we're really incorporating all of the templates that we're highlighting and including in our summer box. So you're able to kind of buy this as a optional. This does not come in the summer box, just so you know. So again, we're just kind of showing you some of these designs in greater detail so you can get all excited about what you could have here. This collection has a total value of over $150. It is on sale for $75 for the launch. So you can go ahead and grab that for that $75 and really be able to run with it. And again, what we always love to remind people is that this is really designed to not just be a lookbook for embroidery, but also a lookbook for what you can do with your ruler design. So whether you're a ruler quilter or an embroidery enthusiast, you have the opportunity to really take advantage of these designs for both. So now that I've showed you that amazing collection, I have picked out the design that I'm going to be using for this. So let me show you what that's all about here. And then we're going to go ahead and take you on over. So I decided to go ahead and use the embroidery design that you see right there. I'm going to be attempting to actually do 2 designs. I really want to be able to have a little bit more on this project. So I'm just going to move that design over a little bit. I love with this particular machine how I can actually kind of move the design around a little bit with my finger, or if I had one of those awesome stylists that I could find. I know it came with it, but you have to find those. I can go ahead and move those around. So I've got my hoop already. Now, as I'm preparing for the embroidery portion of this, I wanted to go ahead and share with you that I did go ahead and add the template fuse to the back of this, and that's just a fusible material that allows me to be able to do what I love to call template quilting or reverse applique. So I've got my under fabric here. This is what I'm going to have pop out because I'm going to be doing a little bit of reverse applique. I've already got started with one pillow here, where you can see that I quilted this design and then I'm starting to do the cutaway with it. Isn't that gorgeous? What I love is that these are really big butterflies, guys. If you pick the big designs, you're getting really big butterflies with these. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to get this onto the hoop here, and we are going to take this over to the sewing machine. So, oh, you can see the overhead now. There you go. All right. So let's take a look. There it is, way back there. All right, and here it comes, round in the corner here. Let me go ahead and give you a little closer view as we start stitching this out then. Okay, oh, that's kind of a funny view. You can see I've got my extra feet laying by because we're going to be doing some other options as well. All right, I've got that on. We've got our hoop ready to go, and we are ready to stitch. You know what I need to do though? I need to add my thread, guys. I'm going to put some thread onto this machine here, and I found it. I'm going to go ahead and go with the pink thread because I think it's really going to pop on this white fabric. So let me go ahead and get that going here. All right. And there we go. It's the little things. So as I do that, I am going to go ahead and tell you about a really cool tool that you may have not seen in action before. And that is actually called our hoop and ruler organizer. So let me go ahead and take you over to this area over here as I introduce this to you, because this is such an amazing option for being able to organize all of your hoops. So if you have not seen our hoop and ruler organizer before, then you're absolutely going to love this. This is on the Sewing Machines Plus website, and you can see that this is a great way to be able to keep all of your hoops organized in one place. Not only can you go ahead and be able to nest these super easy, so you don't have to worry about being able to, like, you know, take everything off to get that one hoop back there. It also has 4 different tiers, and on the very top tier, it gives you a little slot system to be able to hold your grid. So you've got all of these awesome ways to be able to store your hoops, and then it's on the wall. So, you know, if you put them on shelves, you're going to have to, you know, unpile. It's like the pots and pans thing. You're going to have to unpile everything to get to the one you need. If you hang it like this, you can simply go ahead and get the only tool you need, put it back on there, and be able to have it sitting on the shelf. Now, this is a clear tool, so you're not seeing it super well, but this is allowing you to go ahead and just have this mounted. It comes with these screws to mount it right to your wall. You can mount it to your cabinetry if you want, but getting it on a wall, if you have wall space, you're going to absolutely love this in your sewing room. And it's a really good deal. So check it out. That's also on the Sewing Machines Plus website. I believe it's around $25. They have it on sale on their website, and I think you're going to absolutely love it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish doing my threading. I'll let you kind of check that cool tool out a little bit longer while I do that. And feel free to check it out on the Sewing Machines Plus website as well. I know that Kyle has that added because we made sure of it. And one other bonus thing is that we might be giving one away today. So you have the opportunity to win one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get that done. Perfect. All right, now we are ready to do a little bit of embroidery. So let's go ahead and hit go. And bring you on over to our sewing machine spot where you can see the embroidery design take fold here. Take shape, take fold. All right, here we go. All right, so as we're watching this design kind of take shape on our project, I'm going to go ahead and head over to learn a little bit more about all of the goodies that we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to turn down this sewing machine so it's a little bit quieter. No. So we're going to be sharing with you that new Summer Elevate Quilt Club box. We're going to be sharing with you all of the amazing classes that we're highlighting with this box and why this is something you're going to absolutely love. We already shared with you one of the embroidery collections. We're going to be showing off the long arm tables and trays. And then we've got these amazing circles and straights tool. And then of course we already shared with you the hoop and ruler organizer. So let's go ahead and dive in here to learn a little bit more about all of these cool tools. So the Butterflies and Flight collection, I did share with you that has 140 different designs. They're all inspired by our Butterflies and Flight embroidery collection, along with the Spinifex 7 and the Wreath and Echo, which is part of the highlighted templates that we're going to be sharing with you this quarter. The next thing that I'm going to be sharing with you is that hoop and ruler organizer. So I did tell you that is on sale on the website. Again, that is mounted to the wall. You saw how that works. You can mount it to your cabinet, but this is an amazing way to be able to keep everything up. And you saw how easy it is to nest and even now store all of your grids in that same place. So that's a must-have if you're an embroiderer and you don't have that, or a good way of storing your embroidery hoops yet. You're going to absolutely love that. The next thing that I'm going to be showing off in just a minute is going to be our new circles and straights tool. I just said it was new. It's not new, guys, but you're going to love it. So stay tuned to learn more about that. If you don't have one yet, you're going to see how easy it is to make pillows today with that tool. And then, of course, we have a lot of other fun projects that we've made with that circles and straights tool, too. So you're going to see why that's a must-have.
What's great about this tray is that it is totally adjustable. So let's take a look at this. From here all the way back, I was able to lengthen this. If you have a shorter long arm, you can push that in closer. All you have to do is unscrew the screws in these grooves, adjust it how you want it, put the screws back in, and tighten them up, and it will fit all different sizes of frames. And I have everything that I need right here. I've got my bobbins. Usually I'm running over to the bobbin station over there, but I can have them right here. Much easier than having them way down here, them getting caught under the machine. Much easier to have them all here. Everything is right here when I need it. Once I heard there was a tray like this, I had never heard of such a thing. I really wanted to try it out. I tried it out, and I have to tell you, I absolutely love it.
All right. So I hope you are able to appreciate this as much as I do. I think that this is such an amazing tool, and this is also available now, brand new, on the Sewing Machines Plus website. So check it out. You can get that for just $98, regularly $109. And that is the Wesley Design long arm storage utility tray. So if you have a true long arm and you need a tray, this is an amazing solution for you. We definitely want you to try that out. And that is a brand new item you can get right there on the Sewing Machines Plus website. All right, so another super, super cool solution that we have for long armors, we have a ruler base. So if you are a domestic and you're wanting to put your Janome sewing machine, your Bernina machine on one of those awesome cutie frames, or a frame that can really work for your domestic that has that platform, we have a couple different awesome solutions for you. One of those is called our ruler base. It is 13 by 13 size table. So it's a nice square table. It allows you to go ahead and put that table right onto the machine, and then maximizes your space for being able to quilt. Because when you're in a frame, you do not want to have a lot of things that are going to keep you from quilting all the way from edge to edge. So that ruler base, if you have a solution like that, you're looking for a ruler base to be able to do any kind of ruler work on while you're on the frame, then this is an amazing solution, and that is on the Sewing Machines Plus website for just $139. And then if you're a true long armor, we do also offer a long arm table that is 15 by 16 in size. So it's a little bit bigger. And that is meant for those big, wide, flatbed long arm machines. But again, giving you a little bit more ruler space to be able to use those bigger rulers that you oftentimes will use when you're doing long arm quilting. So this is our long arm table. So both of those are awesome solutions for long armors. Again, we just showed off that amazing embroidery design as well. So we're just having all kinds of fun for long armors here. Okay, so I want to go ahead and take you back over to my project because I've been having fun. I actually chose a different design this time. So I am choosing this design now. I just did the last butterfly design, and now we're going to head over and do this amazing design right here. And I'm going to go ahead and quilt this out now, because again, we're just making pillows as we go here, guys. So let's go ahead and close that. We've got this all ready to go. So we're going to put that into stitch mode and let it roll. Oh, stop. We forgot to thread. I need to pull my thread out a little bit more each time, because when I don't, I actually end up losing it, and then I have to thread it the old-fashioned way because I'm not good at these threading solutions all the time that are built into these machines. Truth, this is not my home machine. This is the machine at work, and I just haven't had a chance to get good at using the threader on this machine. I need to spend like a whole day just threading with it, and then I'm sure it'll just come to me. All right, so having fun, making a project. Of course, I lost that. All right. And so far, we have actually showed you most of the new tools that we were excited to talk about today. So you are going to we're going to work on this, and then I'm going to take you over, and we're going to tell you all about the new box, which is just so much fun. And we know you're going to absolutely love it. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and stitch this out for a little bit. Again, we got another fun design that we're gonna go with. Perfect. You can see the other design we already started. And we'll head back over to learning about these amazing long arm trays. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that this is turned all the way down. All right, so the next thing that we're super excited to introduce is our Summer Elevate box. So I'm actually going to take you back over to show you all of these amazing items that are inside the box, so you can do a live unboxing with me. And last time I came on, I'm not sure if you were able to be part of our Sewing Machines Plus, I told you kind of a little bit more about why we are so excited about our quarterly box. And a big reason why is because it's allowing our team to all work together. So in the past, we've had a lot of amazing educators contributing some really, really awesome education every single quarter. But now we're taking all of this education and we are making it all applicable to what we're putting in your quarterly box. So what that means for you is that you're getting a whole bunch of tools and education in a box that now we're going to teach a class on or multiple classes on throughout the whole quarter. So what do I mean by that? Let me go ahead and show you with this amazing camera here. Oh, my camera's turning. All right. With this amazing camera, let's see if we can get it locked in there. And we're going to go ahead and kind of take you through this box, get it a little bit closer there, and why we love it so much. So here's our official unboxing. All right, so when you open the box, first you're gonna get your welcome card, and this is your Get It All Club. That is the option that we have on the Sewing Machines Plus, so that's what we want you to go ahead and take advantage of. That means you're gonna get rulers, embroidery designs, everything for one amazing price each quarter. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and flip this over, and we're gonna show you how you're going to access all of your recorded classes, your live classes, all of the coupon codes that you need to be able to access those. So scan, and then you have a coupon code, and then you're able to go ahead and take advantage of those right there on our Sew City University. That means that if you have a class that you maybe didn't get to watch, maybe it happened in July and you were traveling all of July, well, you can go back in September, October, next year, and be able to watch it anytime you want on our Sew City University. We also have a YouTube playlist. It's unlisted for our club members only, where you can watch all of the YouTube videos. But I recommend joining the class on the university as well, because we have a whole bunch of handouts right there that you can't access on the YouTube playlist. So you definitely want to go to the class on the university. In addition to that, you're going to be able to access all your embroidery designs and everything else. So this is a really important card. You do not want to lose this, because that's how you're going to get all that education. Next, we've got your club guide. This is like just your Bible for every single quarter of what you're expecting to get in the box and all of the education that you're going to be getting and be able to access throughout the whole quarter. So guys, these are 22 different classes that we have, and they're all related to what the items are that we have in this box. I get so excited about that, because it really shows that what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring your education to life. We're making it so anybody that has sat at home, watched a really cool video and said, I want to do that. If you're a club member, you can do that right then and there. You've got the tools in your box. You've got the embroidery designs in your box. You can get started with it. So we get super excited about that, because it's just, it's a way to be able to really enjoy your box a whole lot more. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of show you. This is the diagram of everything you're going to get. We spell it all out for you. We're going to be highlighting that in the PowerPoint here in a sec. And then in addition to that, we just, again, review all of those items for you that you're getting. If you wanted to buy extras, if buttons and that sort of thing that come in the box, we'll share more of that with you. Then you have the opportunity to do that. And then we do have this opportunity for you to take advantage of 20% off of some of the other highlighted tools that we're putting in the box. So that aren't in the box, that we're going to be highlighting this quarter, but they're not in the box. So that would be like, we're going to be highlighting SpinFX number 7. You'll see that in a minute. Well, if you wanted to get the bigger sizes of that, then we are going to give you 20% off on those. We're going to be highlighting our circles and quilts wreath and echo. That isn't in this box. So we're going to give you 20% off because you're a club member. So you'll just want to take advantage of that through Sewing Machines Plus and be able to do that. And then we have some other special offers that you want to take advantage of. So that comes in your club guide. And then you definitely want to go to Sewing Machines Plus to take advantage of those special offers, because they're available through the club stores. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to show you is this is the amazing fabric that you're going to be getting in this box. This is from In the Beginning Fabrics, and we absolutely love partnering with them. Jason Yenter is just an amazing designer. Some of our other educators have worked with them in the past and created just gorgeous, gorgeous projects. And so we were super excited to be able to talk with them and start incorporating some of their fabric into our boxes. So this is the fabric. You can even see I'm using some of it right now, but we're going to be creating a really, really cute block with this, and that is our churn dash block. So you can see that right here, and we're using, again, this Jason Yenter fabric to be able to create the churn dash block. We actually have one right behind me here as well. This is in bigger form, but you're going to be creating one of these blocks as opposed to being able to do this full project. Mindy is going to be doing this full project for us as one of our classes, so stay tuned for that. But this is going to be one of the classes where we're actually using AccuQuilt's churn dash die to be able to create the blocks, and then we are using the embroidery designs to embroider them. Okay, so that's the fabric and the cute little how to put it together recipe card that we include with it. Then here is your churn dash embroidery collection. I'm going to dive deeper into this, but again, we include all of the file types, including long arm, BQM, in this, and these have some amazing designs. I'm super excited for you to see all the designs in it, so we'll be showing those to you in a minute. This is the churn dash practice panel or practice instructions, and the new Spinifex number 7, 3 and 5 inch template. So this is a brand new template. We've never offered this template before, but you can see right here, this template actually comes with 2 different sizes of Spinifex designs, and it allows you to create these gorgeous designs that you're seeing right here on our sample behind me. Actually, I'll show you right here. So you're able to create this design that you see on right there using this template. Of course, we have the embroidery design for that as well, but we're going to be teaching you how to do both. So that is the template that comes with this as well. Next, I'm going to be sharing with you our new Butterflies in Flight template, guys. This is such a cool template because not only is this template allow you to create these gorgeous butterflies, but you're also able to create a whole bunch of different ovals. We've got 4 different ovals built into this template, and we've got this fun little curly Q. So as you're creating these whimsical designs, you're able to use the full template to be able to create these really edge designs I already showed you in that EmbroideLee collection, the Butterflies in Flight embroidery collection. So this is our new Butterflies in Flight template. We have our churn dash. So this is our churn dash practice panel A, and this does come with a panel. And then again, using the Butterflies in Flight collection, we are doing these amazing oval designs to create this gorgeous all over oval design with that template. So we walk you through it and the instructions, and I'll show you how that works here in a minute. Next, we've got Wonderfill. We absolutely love them. They have created another awesome partnership with us. They've given us 2 different spools of fabric, thread. We've got a 40 weight polyester. In addition to that, they gave us a awesome Deco Bob thread for this project. So it's just white because we're using such pop and colors. We wanted to do white in this box. So you're going to go ahead and get that. We have adorable buttons. You're going to have some projects where we show off these buttons, but you can always buy more if you decide you want more buttons. But these buttons are inspired by our butterflies. So we're going to give you 3 different colors, and we've got kind of a butterfly in flight, a full butterfly, and then a flower, and that's included in this. We've got this amazing new tool that I will actually show you as I create my my backer for my pillow project here in a second, but this is called a scant 1/4 inch spacing gauge. So I'm going to keep that out and show you how that works. Next, we've got, oh, this is going to be awesome. This is your half square triangle stash buster. So we give you the fabric, and then we give you these awesome instructions on how to use this stash buster half square triangle tool to be able to cut your fabric out of strips into half square triangles to create your turn dash block. So this is one of our Wesley design cutting rulers, and we're super excited to be able to include that and show you how awesome that is to use. And then we're giving you this machine sewing guide. So this is a really great tool, again, for being able to do any machine sewing, but you're going to use that in conjunction with that scant 1/4 inch seam gauge and spacing gauge all in one. And then we did not include the embroidery collection for the butterflies in flight, but we are including the lookbook because, again, as I said, you can create all of these designs with the ruler. So we wanted you to be able to see that and really get inspired on what you can do with that ruler. So you're going to have so much fun playing with this ruler. I just know it. One of our educators already got started this last week. She did a live with it, and I will definitely encourage you to go out on YouTube, check it out. But this ruler has so much potential for being able to create some really fun, whimsical designs, and it comes in the box. The next pattern is called Delectably Dashing by one of our amazing designers, Angela Atwood. And she gives you a full pattern on how to create this gorgeous churn dash block. It's an 18 by 18 block, great for pillows, that sort of thing. And then she takes you through, I think, 3 or 4 different quilting designs. So she's really going to be focused in the video on how to quilt this block using our rulers in the box. So that's going to be a super fun class that you won't want to miss. The next one is our paper piecing project by Pam Barner, and she takes you through creating a butterfly table, I think she called it her table scarf. So it's a butterfly table scarf, but it is absolutely stunning. A beautiful, beautiful project. And again, this is paper piecing. So we include all of the papers in here to be able to pre-cut that and get it ready for you. And then finally, oh my gosh, I love this so much. I actually had to send it on, so I don't get to show you it in live because I'm going to an event this week. But this is a summer camp, and this is a paper piecing project, guys, that is like, I'm going to say it's probably 3 feet long by 2 feet tall. So it's big. Nan takes you through not just the paper piecing element, but quilting it with all of the embroidery, the rulers that we've already shown off. But of course, you could quilt it with your embroidery as well. So she's highlighting the rulers in this box and some of the previous boxes. We encourage you to just get out what you have and really kind of quilt as desired, but you're going to get super inspired. This is a 19-page paper piecing project, guys. So all kinds of fun projects that we're going to be showing off that are in the box, and then a whole bunch more that is not in the box. So we just finished our embroidery part of this. So let's go ahead and see where we're at with that. All right, I'm going to pull this off, and I'm going to go ahead and get this machine ready now to go ahead and do a little bit of finishing this project where I'm going to add the backer to it, and then we're going to go ahead and take it away. So let's go ahead and head back over to our PowerPoint, and we're going to talk a little bit more about why we are so excited about our Summer Elevate Club box. And it's summer, guys, and it's getting hot in here, so I have to take my jacket off because it is not sweater weather here right now. Okay, so I showed you that we have this really cool club guide where we show you all the tools in it, and so this is a close-up view of that. But you see, we've listed out all of these tools and told you what they look like, so you don't have to guess. You can go through and identify it quickly, but even better, check this out. When you look at this, you're able to go ahead and say, oh, there's a garden flag project happening on July 2nd, and she's going to be showing off the Butterflies in Flight template. Okay, it's this template right here. I've got it. Yay! If you don't have your box by July 2nd, don't worry, because again, you can watch these videos as long as you need to right there with that Watch Live YouTube. And then we go through and we show you all of these other, so every time you see like the CIJ, anything like that, we're showing you, telling you what tools in the box we're going to be showing off in each of these classes. Look at all the July classes, all the August classes, and so on. So much amazing education. So just for a refresher, if you haven't already been an Elevate Club member before, what you're going to be getting in this club membership is every single quarter, you are going to be getting 5 quilting projects. You're going to be getting, in addition to the 5 quilting projects, you're going to be getting a fabric kit, embroidery designs, quilting templates. You're going to be getting the bonus items like the paper piecing projects that we talked about. You're going to be getting the access to the live content on YouTube, the recorded content, exclusive member discounts, which we have not even talked about yet, but that's through club stores. Actually, I did show you that in the club guide, that 20% off. Free shipping, that's going to be through your club stores. And then again, all of that education. So we also even have some partner specials and giveaways that you get to be part of. So here's what our customers are saying. Someone said it finally clicked. So she has been one of those customers, and we've had quite a few of them that have gone out and they have bought the rulers. Maybe it was, a few years ago. And she's saying, I am now pulling out these rulers that I bought years ago because I feel the confidence, because I get to watch so many classes, and really these classes are talking about the same ruler. So what I'm able to do is really build some confidence with the same ruler and jump in and feel like I can actually do it, which I think is so powerful, because I do think that a lot of times it's really hard if you can't build that confidence. You watch one class, you're like, okay, she explained it this way. Now we're going to be giving you, I'm telling you, 22 different classes this quarter, many of which are showing off both of the tools. You're going to build confidence. So thank you so much for saying that, Brenda, because that's so, so true, that you're able to really learn month after month using kind of different educators' perspectives, which I think is really super helpful as well. Okay, another one, unbelievable value. We haven't really mentioned this, but every quarter we're doing this as like a limited time deal. So the box that we just finished up was our arrow box. It was our spring box. We had some really great tools, a huge value in that, over $475. But guess what? This box has over $475 in it too. Every quarter we are doing a limited time super deal. So you can get this box. It's on sale through Sewing Machines Plus. We're giving it to you at the subscription price. So you're able to get it at a super, super deal. But you're able to go ahead and get it at that deal. And it's valued at $475. So I definitely encourage you to check it out. It's like just a little over $100. You get all of those amazing things that we talked about. It's valued at over $475. You get quality thread, quality fabric, in addition to all of the designs and tools. You are going to absolutely feel like you are getting a steal of a deal. Again, a lot of times you sit around in your sewing room and you're just waiting to kind of get inspired. And I feel like our educators are having so much fun creating relevant quilting designs that are getting people inspired and excited to get going with their projects. And I think that that's super important, because, you can only see so many quilts, right? I think when we talk about seasonal projects, we really want you to be able to get inspired and see that, there's some fun, cute stuff that you might want to just create really quick that you can use right now to be able to, do decor. And those inspirations create more inspiration. So thank you for mentioning that, Susan. I agree. It is an opportunity to get really inspired. David says it's not just a box, it's an education. Yes, it's actually kind of, I think, equal parts education to the value of what the tools are in the box, because we are giving you so much amazing education in every single box. Like over 20 classes, like I said, you get all of video-based education. You get all of the handouts that we include in the box, in addition to additional handouts that are going to be on the university for those that are joined, and just some really amazing classes. So you get access to that for life. And then it takes the guesswork out. You're not just are you able to, have the tools with the instructions in the box, but you're also able to go back and watch those videos from our amazing educators here. So, and every box is perfectly curated to really work with that education. So you're not having to go around and try to find some, a small tool here and there. So thank you, Karen. I agree. As a busy person, I really appreciate that. So again, we mentioned that $475 value with all the thread and the tools and everything that we have in this box. And we showed you the fabric kit. So you get the fabric to make that 6.5-inch mini churn dash block. And then of course the thread. That's one of our fun projects. In addition to that, we have that churn dash embroidery collection. So I really do want you to see this in full because this is such an amazing embroidery collection. Let me go ahead and see if I can get that pulled up over here to show you this in all of its glory. There we go. So these are some of the designs that you're going to be able to get in this collection. So these designs are really, really cool, but I think that they're even cooler when you can see them really kind of in their, repeat element, if you will. And so I'm going to head over to that to really show you that potential. So what you're seeing here is you're seeing design 1. And again, this is kind of that repeat element of what that would look like if you were doing a 4 block. But this is, if you're doing this over, 16 different blocks, how cool that design looks. I really want you to see it bigger. Let me see if I can, yeah, there we go. Okay, so you can kind of see it a little bit bigger now, but let me see if I can even make it bigger for you. I just love showing this design off. I think that this is one of the stunning designs. You really see how you can do some amazing quilting with that. If you're looking for some dense quilting, that's an awesome way to go. Here's another really great one that you can take advantage of. Doing more of a true border around every square. This could be a really fun one for churn dash. And let's see here. I went to the back here. Let's see if I got stuck. Okay. There's more of our awesome oval designs, more of these gorgeous churn dash designs. Let's see if I can make it bigger. There we go. And then you can see these awesome oval designs. Again, I just love those repeat designs. I think they're so beautiful and it's so fun to see them kind of in that bigger element there. So you got that and that design. And then you can see that these can be some really great border designs. If you're not looking for dense quilting, you're just kind of trying to get it together pretty quickly, then that can be a really great option. These wreath designs, super, super fun. Look, these kind of have that sunflower look to them. That could be great for the summer. Again, this is more ideal if you're just kind of have that perfect placement embroidery option for that grid out. But then we offer it with a no grid solution too, so you don't have to have perfect placement. And then we have, of course, the Spinifex designs where you can, again, do kind of less quilting on your project. Again, what we've done is we've taken 4 main blocks and we've broken it down into borders, frames, edge-to-edge designs, and really giving you just a lot of fun variety. Again, I think this is awesome with the frame. Absolutely love this with the churn dash options here. So just so many great solutions. So I absolutely love this embroidery collection. This is probably one of my favorite designs. I just think it's so, so beautiful as you see it kind of all over stitched out. Let me see if I can make this any bigger for you. There we go. I absolutely love this. I just think it's so beautiful. So this is going to be one that we're offering in a few different ways. You can do it with just a single corner, and then you can also do it as a full design. But this is our Churn Dash collection. This is part of the box. So you get this in the box. You can buy it separate. The retail price is $75 if you purchase this separate. Or, you can get it in the box and get a steal of a deal. So, because the whole box with all the education is just over $100 and you're getting this for $75. So I encourage you to take advantage of the whole box. All right. So that is our Churn Dash embroidery collection. Super excited that we got to show that to you guys. And then we have our class kits. These are coming in the box, which we already showed you. But you can see All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Try to edit that out before we send it on over. So now you can see we have got our amazing stitch out on our kind of over fabric. I'm going to be doing some cutaways on this, but first I want to turn this into my pillow. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually go ahead and take this over and hang it on my amazing hoop and ruler organizer. So let me go ahead and swing this around and show you again how awesome this is. Okay. And there we go, getting that back up on the hoop and ruler organizer. And now I'm converting from embroidery to ruler work. So let's put all this stuff back in our box. And we're going to go over to get my table out and do a little bit of ruler work. Or not ruler work, but we're going to use my circles and straights tool to create this awesome pillow project. All right, so I'm putting my Sew Steady table on and make sure it's all fit flush. And then I'm getting out this awesome circles and straights tool. Look how easy it is to put on a Sew Steady table. I just wanted to point that out. All I did is I already had the legs on, but you can just pop these legs on and off super easy. If you don't have a Sew Steady table, you should absolutely get one. It is just awesome for classes, gives you that extra workspace. If you don't have a sewing cabinet, or if you don't always sew with your machine in a cabinet, then an extension table, Sew Steady table is really great. You can get it for every make and model machine out there. We make them for everything, guys. All right, so now I'm sharing with you our circles and straights tool. And I told you earlier that I was going to pull out our scant 1/4 inch seam gauge too, because I wanted you to experience both. So I'm going to go ahead and get the camera going here, because I want you to see how I'm going to install this onto this machine. So I'm going to go ahead and line this up to the needle. You can see that I'm actually lining that up to the needle, both on the horizontal. Let's see if I can get this camera so it's not shiny. Both on the horizontal, so I'm lining it to the needle on the horizontal as well as the vertical. So you can see that line right there to the needle, and then that horizontal line as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and get that installed. So I'm using this as kind of a guide, and this also has these seam allowances. I don't know if you saw that, but we've got the 1/4 inch, the 3/8 inch, and the 5/8 inch seam allowance right there. So now what I want to show you is how you would use that scant 1/4 inch seam gauge. If you ever wanted to do a scant 1/4 inch seam, then you're going to go ahead and take this gauge, and you're going to put the right foot on. You're probably going to want to use a little bit skinnier foot to be able to do that, because when you're doing any kind of scant 1/4 inch, you can't use those super wide 1/4 inch foots for that. That just won't work. And so let's see here. This doesn't look like this would work either, but let's see. No. That's not the right foot. All right. And a lot of foot options here. I'll try this one. All right, so I'm going to put this foot on, and now I'm going to go ahead and put my scant 1/4 inch down, and then my goal is to just push the foot down, and I'm going to go out to the sewing machine feature, pull my feed dogs up, and now I'm going to go ahead and just lower my needle, and now that is identifying your scant 1/4 inch. So once you've done that, you can go ahead and put your sewing machine guide in its place. And again, you definitely want to use a foot that doesn't have a super wide foot, like identifying that 1/4 inch. If you don't have, you know, a 1/4 inch foot, but this is giving you that scant 1/4 inch, which is just a little bit, you know, it's kind of identified as ideal for doing a lot of quilting patterns. So it's like a little under. And so now that I've identified where my scant 1/4 inch is, I'm just going to go ahead and place my machine guide right there. And then I'm ready to do my my seams with a scant 1/4 inch. So, and to do that, I'm just pulling off the little tabs that are on this, that come on the actual tool. And this is my circles and straights tool, but we also give you a seam guide that is just for that. So now I'm just going to put that down, and then I am ready to do scant 1/4 inch, pull up my needle. I don't sew with this in place, but it allows me to get that scant 1/4 inch. In addition to that, if you're into ruler work, then you would appreciate that it does have a 1/4 inch seam guide or a seam gauge on that, as well as a 1/2 inch, and then a 3/4 and a full inch. So all kinds of gauges on there as well. All right, so now I'm ready to go ahead and create my backer for my project here. So I'm going to go ahead and sew a couple of just straight seams, and I'm kind of doing this quickly here, but I want to show you how easy it is to create some easy straight seams using this backer. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm just doing my envelope back for my for this. So I'm going to go ahead and create my straight seam for my envelope back, and then I'm going to apply it to my project. And then we're going to use the circle sewing to take this in a circle. And then as it's happening, I'm going to walk you through some other really cool stuff that we are including in this box. You're going to see some of the education that we're going to be highlighting as well. So this foot is not going to allow me to do the scant 1/4 inch, so I'm just going to move it out of the way because I can't find the right foot, guys. I'm sorry. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. And we're just going to do a straight seam here. And it helps when your thread is threaded. Like I said, this happens every time for me. And here we go. Just like that. All right. Look how great this is. I'm going to give you this view again. Look how great this is for just being able to like have your fabric butt up against it. If you're new to sewing, or if you just really like that guide. I know my mom said she uses a guide every time. She's done a lot of quilting, but she loves having her guide on because it's just an extra assurance. You're going to do it right. Okay, so I'm going to do one more. And then we're going to go ahead and cut these down and turn them into our backer. Okay. There we go. Chopped up the fabric, not so pretty, but it works. Okay. And voila. All right, so as we continue to kind of take this away, I'm going to go back to the slide that we were at, which was a while ago. And we're going to carry on here. So here we go. We're flying through it. And we got through all of our testimonials. We saw what's in the box. We told you about the sewing machine guide. That's that template. You can see it a little bit more clearly here, but it's got the ovals. This is a separate oval template that pops out. And then, of course, that. So that's a $35 value on its own. That's our machine guide. That's the scant quarter inch seam gauge. That's that amazing half square triangle stash buster. Got our cute little buttons. You can buy additional ones for just $5 in a set of 3. And we might have to give one of those away today, guys. And then we already showed you that amazing Butterflies and Bright embroidery collection, which we absolutely love. So now this is that paper piecing pattern. So this is that paper piece dresser scarf. But you can see it's actually a nice size paper piecing project. And you make these gorgeous butterfly paper piecing, and then she walks you through how to do the quilting and add that as well. That's that Delectably Dashing, gorgeous project. And then she takes you through the quilting. That's some of the quilting that you'll see on the summer camp project by Nan Pan. And she walks you through the video of creating all that. And then, of course, the pattern is in the box. And now these are giveaways that we're going to be offering all quarter long. So this is going to be a giveaway where we're going to be highlighting a whole bunch of partner products. And so these are products that you'll have an opportunity to win. We've got, I believe, over $500 in giveaways. And so we're going to highlight those throughout the quarter. One of those is in the beginning fabric. They gave us 3 different fabric bundles to give 3 different winners. So we have a little page on our website where you can go and sign up, but we also have that in our guide. So you can enter to win in the guide as well. And then we walk you through how to do the extra steps on there to be able to enter to win. The last one was Big Designs. They're giving you 3 different fabric canvas floor rugs projects. So 3 different floor rug projects with the fabric, with the pattern to create these awesome floor rugs. Think about, like throwing your quilt on the floor. You're now able to make awesome projects that you actually put on your floor, like, a bath mat or an entryway mat or, something holiday-ish or whatnot. So she's giving you 3 different projects. One is kind of a holidays gift wrap. One is called Mardi Gras. And the other one is this cute little kind of fall apples. We have our Clover is giving us 2 different mini irons. So 2 lucky winners will win a mini iron set. And then they've got some other awesome opportunities that they're also offering as well. And then Wonderfill is actually giving away a collector's thread set. So again, it pays to be a member, guys. You want to go ahead and get that club box so you can enter into all of these awesome giveaways and be able to take advantage of it. Okay, so this is going to be one of our giveaways today. So I've showed you how to use the tool for being able to do the straight seams. Now I'm going to show you how to use that tool to go ahead and do the circle sewing, guys. All right, so let's head over to camera 1. And we've got our, there we go. Let me get this out of here. I got to pull my needle up. Okay, that's a lot easier when you pull your needle up. Okay, so I've got my backer ready. And so now what I do is I'm going to go ahead and do my 2 envelope backs. And really what I'm going to do is just kind of cut these down so we don't have too much envelope back happening here. And there we go. Okay, so for that envelope back, I'm just kind of going to know that this is all going to flip inside out. And so I'm going to put these on the outside because everything is going to turn inside out. And so now I've got my project kind of all ready. I'll show you this screen. I've got this all ready. I've got my 2 envelope back pieces and I've got my front quilted out. And then I'll show you the final step, which is going to be doing some fun cutaway. So in order to get this ready for circle sewing, all I'm going to do is I'm going to move this tool right here from seam style, and I'm going to take it over to the circle style. So it says use the side to measure your circle diameter. So I know I have 18-inch blocks, but I think I'm going to be able to do like a 17-inch circle. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this on the 17. You can see that right there. And it's really important. This tool has little markings on it. You can kind of see as I shimmer it around. But this is a straight line, vertical and horizontal. So now I'm going to line that up with the actual mat. So the horizontal is lined up because that's also aligned with the needle. And then I'm going to take that off. So now the pen is exposed. And so now I'm actually going to put this onto my project. And I know that I am going to be right about there. And I also know that I was putting these on the wrong side, you guys. You almost let me do this all wrong. I caught it. It's okay. All right, so we're correcting ourselves quickly here. And now I'm going to go ahead and stick this through. Got this in the middle. And I feel my pen. And again, my goal is to have my pen kind of in the middle of that, or my envelope back in the middle. And so this is thicker material because it's outdoor material. So I'm just going to have that go through there. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that this is going to work all the way around. And so I thought it might be a little bit on the not centered vertically. So I'm just going to fix that right now. And again, super easy to do that. I'm just going to push that through. And then we've got that ready. And now we're just testing it, making sure it's going to secure all the way around. And perfect. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and chop this fabric because I got a bunch of excess. It's kind of in my way. So just using these scissors because I don't have a quicker way to do it. Chopping this up. And as I do that, let me go ahead and take you back over. So Garden Flag is going to be one of our first projects. That's going to happen on July 2nd. And Kathy is going to take you through using those tools in the box to create this awesome garden flag project. So you're going to not want to miss that. But again, if you don't have your box yet, don't worry. You're going to get inspired and then be able to use the tools, go out and get some fabric because the fabric, of course, is not included in the box to create that project. The next one that we're going to be highlighting is the Churn Dash Panel D. That's going to be a class that she offers kind of, I think, in August, but that's a bonus option. So that's not in the box, but we're going to take you through how to create those quilt designs. So if you love that, then you won't want to miss that class. Mindy is going to take you through that table topper that I showed you earlier. And so you have the opportunity to go ahead and follow along. If you have an AccuQuilt die and you don't have the Churn Dash die yet, or system, don't have the Churn Dash die yet, you might want to get it because she's going to walk you through how to create those Churn Dash blocks and some really fun projects. That paper piecing project that we already showed you by Pam Barner. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. This is going to be early July. Pam is doing a tic-tac-toe board and this is such a fun little project. If you have kids that are coming around for the summer, if you have summer camp at your house, grandkids, whether fall, whatever time, this is such a cute little project. You're going to create a table mat that becomes a tic-tac-toe board. And then she gives you all of the cutaways to be able to create the tic-tac-toe pieces. And you're going to love that. Summer Camp Project by Nan. That's going to be early mid-July. That Delectably Dashing Quilt. That's in August. Melissa is going to be taking you through the Butterflies in Flight ruler work class. So she's going to teach you how to create these really cool edge-to-edge designs using that Butterflies template. Melissa is going to be doing our mini quilt, so that little mini block, the Churn Dash block. She'll take you through creating that with the pieces that we put into the box, as well as quilting it with our quilt panel. We've got Shauna doing our churn dash panel C. These tools are not in the box, but she's going to be teaching you how to create those ruler designs. We've got our churn dash table topper, again, used with the AccuQuilt die. And then Mindy is showing you how she puts that together and quilts it. And that becomes a cute little pillow. It's a nice bigger pillow, like a 20-inch pillow. Melissa is going to be churning the garden. She's taking you through creating this kind of fun landscape project. And then, of course, quilting it with the tools that we have and highlighted in the box. I'm going to be doing the Butterflies in Flight embroidery designs and showing you how to use that practice panel before. And then we've got some fun projects we're doing with that. Donnell is going to be showing off the inbox class. This is that ovals class. That practice panel comes in the box. She's going to be walking you through that. And then Mindy's going to be doing all of these. And Donnell's doing the rulers. Mindy's going to be doing all of the practice panels with the embroidery. So all the ones that you just saw. Kate Quinn is going to be taking you through creating a churn dash table topper. She's just an amazing educator. You're going to not want to miss that class. Deb Donovan is going to be taking you through creating a half square triangle project. And then she's going to be quilting it with that Butterflies in Flight edge to edge designs. And then Carrie Philpott is creating such a cute little messenger bag. And then she's doing some thread painting. So you're going to be able to experience a little bit of, kind of doing some pencil coloring onto those embroidery designs, just super fun. Another fun churn dash project with Deb Donovan using the embroidery designs. And that's all of the education, guys. So let's head back over and I'm going to finish this project up and then we're going to talk about what you're going to win today. And I'm going to let the guys take it away and give you those amazing prizes. So let's go ahead. We got feed dogs up. We've got the needle threaded. That's so important. And I'm going to go ahead and have the machine take it away here. So notice that the machine is just going in a circle. Why is that happening? Because we have this pivoting with the feed dogs up. So anytime I do any kind of circle sewing, all I want to do is just kind of feather the project. So I'm just kind of feathering, making sure everything is staying down. And perfect. Ooh. We got a little held up here. So let's go ahead and cut my fabric, my thread. That's what I thought. It felt like it was jammed up here. All right. And I'm going to finish this. Okay. What's great is that this is attached. So I know if I go back down, it's just going to be able to take it away for me. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can keep going. All right. And we'll keep going. Oh, I think it's saying my bobbin thread is getting. That's okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're going to get there, guys. Oh, no, we're not. All right. So I'll have to finish this up for y'all later. But I'm going to show you how you end up turning this into this amazing after we cut it away. So I will take this and actually cut this away. And I'm going to show you on this screen. I'm going to use this needle or the pivot point, and then I'm just going to cut away all of this as it's pivoting on the circle, on the pen to create this circle, because you don't need any of this extra when you turn it inside out. And then it looks like this when you take it off. So it's going to come off like this because I've got my envelope back. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull it all the way around with the envelope back. And you can use a point turner or just, scissors to kind of get everything aligned. So I just will put my handles of my scissors in there and kind of get everything straightened out. And then voila, you've got a cute little pillow. I'm going to keep doing a little bit of cutaway. And right now what you're seeing is just 1/2 of a wing cutaway. But I'm going to start cutting away a lot more to do some fun reveal. And then I'll have some pictures at the end for you to appreciate how cool this project can be. So thank you all for joining me today. I'm super, super excited for you to be able to get started with our club box, the embroidery designs that we showed off, and we've got some giveaways to do. So I'm going to let Sewing Machines Plus take it away. Sorry, I was a little over an hour, but you're going to win today the hoop and ruler organizer, the circles and straights tool, and the butterflies in flight collection. So we got 3 different winners today. So I hope you are one of them. Thanks, everyone. And thank you again, Sewing Machines Plus, for letting me come and be part of your amazing event.
All right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. It was a great demonstration by Stacy there, but we're going to wait to do the giveaways at the end. But let's go ahead and talk about some of the products you saw on her. She showed us 6 different products. We're going to talk about that. So this is the Elevate Get It All box. And again, S&P pricing, $120 on this. Give us a call right now, 800-401-8151. This is a call-in special. Again, this is the Elevate Get It All box. If y'all want to make a note of that. If not, you can. Is this up on SMP Live? So if you want to check this out, just go to smplive.tv, and at the very top of the page, you'll see the products we're talking about today, and you can just click on them right there, and it'll just, you can go right to the product page and see it. You can purchase it from there, or you can just call in. The next product we showed, that was that organizer. You saw that she had the clear organizer that was on the wall. That was really cool. But anyway, it's the ruler and hoop organizer. This is $25. Again, this is special pricing for SMP, $25 for that. Really cool accessory to have in your sewing room. The next project was that circle and straight tool. And I absolutely love the circle tool. And Kyle and I saw this at the same time. We were in Las Vegas, man, years ago. I don't remember how many years ago it was, at what they call the Sewing Dealers Convention. And Stacy was demonstrating this, and then she had released it at that convention, and we got to see her do that. And I always thought that was such a cool thing that they came up with. But anyway, this is the circles and straight tool, $35 for that one. And then the next product, it was the long arm storage tray, and which, as you know, if you're long arming, you don't really have anything to put your tools and scissors and pins and different things on a long arm, because there's not any shelving or place to do it. This is going to make it where it hooks to your frame, and you can have a long arm shelving storage tray. So this is pretty cool. $98 for this one. And then that last one is the Butterflies EmbroideryLee. So y'all know the EmbroideryLee collection. They have a lot of really cool embroidery designs. This is a new one in the Butterflies, $60 for this design. And again, more information, you can go to smplive.tv. Just scroll down, or right at the very top, actually, you can see all the products. Just click on one of them, and you can go to the product page, and you read more in detail about it if you need to. Oh, the last one. I'm sorry. Here we go. So this is the Term Dash EmbroideryLee, and that was that last one that she showed. Again, $60 for this design, and really great offering today from So Steady. So get on there, go to smplive.tv. You can see all those products, all 6 products, and you can click on them. Go read more about them. And again, if you have any questions, just get on the phone and call us, 800-401-8151. They can tell you about it as well and take your orders over the phone. So, all right, we're going to talk about 2 machine products today. And I want to talk about the first one, Kyle, is going to be that Jade 20 by Viking. Yeah. All right, so here's the thing. You're looking on the screen right now. It is $499 for this. This is a great sewing machine. Not only are you going to get the machine, we're going to throw in a $50 gift card with it. Okay? And Kyle, I got to show some other stuff. So if you want to come back to me, if y'all remembered at the front of the show, I said, hint, hint, wink, wink. I got to show you some really cool products. So this is called the Magnetic Grab It. And it's a magnetic kind of pin cushion, and it comes with a pin, so the pin's just magnetized to it. It comes with pins and the magnet. This is really cool. This is a fat quarter bundle. It's got 12 fat quarters in it. It's got the little measuring tape up here at the top, tied to keep it all wrapped up. This is a cool little package. It makes great gifts. And if you're just trying to, work on a quilt, you got 12 different little fat quarters here. And then I have got a cutter, a rotary cutter. And Kyle, you said Olaf. Ofa. That's it. Ofa. That's a brand. Yeah, it's right there. Ofa brand. Rotary cutter. And also, Kyle, I got a blueberry extra large sew mat. Everybody see that? Blue. It's called the blueberry color. So it's kind of a Concord grape, kind of a between blue and purple. All that I just showed you, plus a 1-year platinum protection plan. And what the platinum protection plan is just an additional warranty for machines. All that figured out. And look at the machine up there, $4.99 for the machine with the gift card. So guys, if you're interested in one of these machines, give them a call right now for $4.99. You're getting a ton of stuff is all I'm saying. 800-401-8151. All right, let's talk about the next machine. This is the Janome. And now this is a factory reservice machine. This is the 9850. And oh, by the way, we only have 10 of these. Each one we have 10. That's it. Okay, price on this is $13.99. Now this is a sewing and embroidery machine. And what's so cool about this, Kyle? Great price. But I got to show y'all some other stuff. Again, a blueberry mat, extra large. And Kyle, I've got this whole bag right here with embroidery stuff in it. Light cutaway. 25 spools of Floriani thread. I got a little Floriani little scissors. I got the precision turning tool. Stacy was using the handle of her scissors, right? I've got a little turning tool. And I've got this. It's an embellishment seam ripper. And the little cool clear tote. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Look at that machine, Kyle. $13.99. So some great products today. And again, on those machines, only have 10 each of those for this special today. And great special going on. And that's all I can say because it's a hint, hint, wink, wink day. Give us a call right now, 800-401-8151. Today we have Gary, Max, and Kelly standing by on the phones over there. I think Tori's off today. And then we have Kathy is off today too. So we have Linda, Bernice, and Barbara on live chat on the website. They can all help you and answer your questions. Yeah, Tori's off and Kathy's off today. So get on that phone, give them a call, get on the website, talk to them about it, get on chat, talk to them not on the YouTube or Facebook chat, on our website chat. And they can take your orders. They can tell you all about the different products from Sew Steady. They can tell you about the 2 machines and all the goodies that you saw, how they hint, hint, wink, wink, kind of go with what we're talking about, right?
That's right.
That's all I can say. Y'all have to trust me on this. This is a great specials today. So get on that phone, pick it up right now and give them a call, 800-401-8151.
Rhonda, it was a Jade 20, Viking Jade 20.
Yeah, it's a Viking Jade 20 was the first machine that I showed. You're getting the $50 gift card. There it is with it. And that's all I can
winks.
It's some winks after that.
Yeah.
Of the, those other products I showed with the fat quarter bundles and things, and the rotary cutter and the tool and the mat and the 1 year, platinum protection plan.
Yeah.
I mean, figure it out, everybody.
Maybe. Yeah.
And then the next machine was that Janome. This is the refurbished, they call it factory reservice 9850 sewing and embroidery machine. This is a great machine, by the way. Really a good machine. Great savings on this. 800-401-8151. And then you remember I showed y'all that bag with all the goodies with the embroidery stuff and the mat and another protection plan. I mean,
it might fall into the same.
You just got to figure it out. I think hint, hint, wink, wink.
Yeah, okay.
Give us a call. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. All right, guys, let's give some stuff away. We got a lot of stuff today because Sew Steady's giving some stuff. We're going to give all the Sew Steady stuff away first. So what are we giving away first, Kyle?
All right, Sew Steady first. Okay, we got a rulers and hoops organizer.
So that's one of those organizers.
Yes.
Price is $27.50 normal price. Kyle, spin that wheel.
Karen Lindsay.
So Karen Lindsay is our winner watching today from YouTube. So congratulations, Karen. Now, Karen, how you're going to claim that prize? You have 30 days to claim the prize. You need to go to smplive.tv and you'll see all the products at the top, but scroll down toward the bottom and you'll see a little area where it says claim your prize. Fill out all that information complete, hit submit. Once we get that information in, we will get your Sew Steady gift sent right to you. All right, next thing we're going to give away from Sew Steady is one of the circles and straights tools. This is a $35 value. This is an awesome tool. I really like this tool. Kyle, spin that wheel.
Delta
Gilbert is our winner watching today from YouTube. So congratulations, Delta. Delta, again, to claim that prize, you have 30 days to claim it. Go to smplive.tv, scroll down toward the bottom of the page where it says claim my prize, fill out all that information, hit submit, and we'll get it out to you. All right, we got some more Sew Steady stuff. This is that butterfly EmbroideLee design, $60. We're gonna give one of these away, so Kyle, spin that wheel. Jackie Miller. So Jackie, congratulations. She's watching today from YouTube. So Jackie, what we need you to do is go to smplive.tv, scroll down toward the bottom of the page where it says claim my prize, fill out all that information, hit submit. You have 30 days to claim your prize and we'll get that right out to you. All right, next up, we are going to give one of our SMP pin cushions away. And this is our version of that other one that I showed y'all. Again, these are about $11. Come with the pins, and this comes with our cool logo right on it in that beautiful red color. Kyle, spin the wheel.
There.
Robin Maddox. Congratulations, Robin. You're watching today from YouTube. So, Robin, what we need you to do is claim that prize. You have 30 days. Go to smplive.tv, scroll down toward the bottom of the page where it says claim my prize, fill out all that information complete, hit submit. We'll get it shipped right out to you. All right, next up is a $25 gift card to Sewing Machines Plus. Kyle, spin that wheel.
Craft, Paint, Create.
So Craft, Paint, Create is our winner. Congratulations, watching today from YouTube. So how you're going to claim your prize, you have 30 days to claim it. You need to go to smplive.tv, scroll down toward the bottom of the page where it says claim my prize, fill out all that information complete, hit submit, and once we get that information in, Kyle's going to email you back a gift card code that you can put in at checkout that'll save you $25 off your purchase. All right, and last but not least, we're going to give one of our world famous sew mats away. 13 different colors. We have 4 sizes in all those colors, but 3 of the colors, the blue, red, and gold, we have them in the 2X size to fit those big new top of the line machines. Kyle, spin that wheel.
Here we go.
And I always tell all y'all, if you don't have a sew mat yet, you're doing your machine a disservice. Get on there and get you one in your favorite color. You're gonna love them. Lana Davis is our winner. Watch her day from Facebook. So congratulations, Lana. Thank you for watching today. And to claim that prize, you're gonna go to smplive.tv. You're gonna scroll down to the bottom where it says claim my prize, fill out all that information complete. And Lana, most importantly, what you're gonna do in a little notes section, you're gonna write in the size of sew mat you want, the color, and once we get that in, we'll get it shipped right out to you. You have 30 days to claim that prize. So that's it. All right, we got some stuff coming up next week. Kyle, do we know what we're doing next Thursday?
Ooh, we have this stuff coming up, and I can look at the schedule.
So we do have that the July 11th and 12th. It's the Serger and Cover Hem Bases, and that is with Melinda Stevenson. That is a virtual event that we're doing that you have to sign up for. There is a fee to sign up, but it's going to be a 2-day hands-on. You're going to get a lot of information, great stuff with Melinda. So you want to make sure y'all sign up for that. And then coming up July 18th and 19th, we have another virtual event, and it's Learned to Fit. And that is an awesome event as well. And that is Katrina Walker is the one doing that one.
Learn to Fit, I think so.
I think it's Katrina Walker. Now, Katrina, if y'all don't know about her, I mean, she's in the Sewing Hall of Fame. I mean, she is top notch. Again, there will be a fee to sign up for that. You'll get, it's a 2-day event. On these events, virtual events, when y'all sign up for those and pay for them, you're going to have access to them after the fact for indefinitely, Kyle.
Yes, I can we're going to record it, and then I'm going to send you the link to download it afterwards.
Okay.
So you have to download it. We can't host it forever. So you probably have about 30 days to download it before it gets deleted.
So that way, once you pay for the event, you can go back and reference it, and you'll be part of the, and it's kind of a cool how we do it. You can raise your hand or you know, you can ask questions and things in that event. When I say raise your hand, there's a virtual raise your hand button, I think, in there, but you can ask questions in the chat, and just like you normally do on our shows, but it's going to be a closed thing that if you pay, you get to go to it. And I would highly recommend, if any of these interest you, to do that. Go check them out. At the top of the page on SewingMachinesPlus.com, there is a event and classes tab. Just click that, it takes you to a page, and all the virtual events are all together. So you can see all those and click on them and read all about it. And we got a bunch of them lined up to go. So make sure y'all go check those out. And they're going to be, I highly recommend to go to these. These are going to be incredible, great teachers for all of them. And
next week is the Janome 9410 with Sam Fung.
Oh, so we got Sam Fung coming in, 9410. So good. So we'll have a great show next Thursday. And then we're going to give you some information. We do have the private sale going to be coming up, and that'll be a closed invitation only event. You'll get if you purchase from us, you'll get a link and to go sign up. And once you sign up, we'll send you the information to get into the show. So it's going to be a code that you have to get into. So, and it's going to be a great show. It's going to be a private sale. So we're going to have some really good machines we're going to highlight, and you're going to be able to get some really smoking good deals. So hope y'all enjoyed the show today. Stacy was fantastic. We sure do appreciate our partnership with SewCity. They're always great to work with. And I hope y'all enjoyed the show, and I hope that y'all have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and we'll see y'all next Thursday.